Hey guys, I think I've got an idea on how I could test out the Nikon Z6 and the full-time autofocus, auto tracking, face detection tracking, and maybe using a couple different lenses if Quincy will let me. But anyway, I just have one question for you though before I start that. What's your favorite Christmas album? This is what we're doing. Quincy didn't really let me record yesterday. Totally okay. This setup is kind of, it's perfectly me. Just look at this setup, it's ridiculous. Okay, so you get the GoPro Hero 5 behind the Z6 here. This is on an iFootage Shark S1 slider. Super awesome slider. And what I've got it programmed to do is just move back and forth. So the camera's just gonna go, you know, I'm just gonna stand over there and recite poems or something to you. And we're gonna test out, yeah, how well this does. Here we go. Okay, here we go. I think everything is rolling. Hopefully this is working. I'm not gonna recite poetry to you. That was a joke. I am going to tell you what the settings are each time we do this. I'm gonna let it go back and forth, I don't know, a couple times for each lens. Okay, so here we go. All right, so we're doing this again just because I think a lot of times when you're behind the camera and you're interviewing somebody, they're kind of standing here talking to you, or they're talking to another person next to them, and you're kind of moving a little bit, maybe front and back, maybe side to side, and so I wanted to test that, and I don't have a second shooter, but I do have this slider with a motor, and so I've got it going back and forth for me. Now the first lens is the Nikon 50mm f1.8. It's the AFS G. It's a very affordable lens. I think everybody should have it. It's super fast, f1.8. I think it's like a couple $100. And we're using the FTZ adapter, obviously. So hopefully, and then what I've got is behind the camera, the GoPro is recording the screen, and I may have to actually adjust the screen so that the GoPro can see it a little bit better. I had it in an angle and I think I messed that up. But here's the first experience. So maybe I'll look over here a little bit, see if it loses me. Look this way a little bit, move back and forth just a hair, because I'm not sure of how wide the focal length is when it's super close, but I'll try not to move too much myself. I want most of the movement to be with the camera itself. All right, let's change lenses. Let me stop this movement. Tell it to go back, and I'm gonna come and change lenses. We're gonna do the micro 105 lens next. Here we go. Okay. It should be it should be working. Let's go ahead and start her up. So this is the Z6. This is the Nikon 105 F2 Ae micro lens. They actually just came out with a new one of these lenses, but I think it was an F1.4. It's supposed to be better. But I love this lens. This is a great lens for portraiture. It forces you to move around a lot, but it's a very just beautifully sharp lens, and you can get super close to, I don't know, your subject. It's really fun. So that's this experience. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'm not checking. I'm not playing these back right now. That's what I should be doing. Ugh, gosh, I'm terrible at this. Let me stop it. quick back. Next, we're gonna use the 24-70 F2 Ae E. So let's do that. Here we go. Okay guys, so this is the Nikon 24-70 F2 Ae E Dvr. Now there's a newer 24-70 f2.8 lens from Nikon, but it doesn't have VR in it, and that's why I like this E version more than, I believe it's the G version. But it's still a great lens. This is one of my all-time favorite lenses, maybe my favorite lens, I'm not sure. It's a workhorse lens. It feels like one of those lenses that can do it all. You know, 24-70 is one of those zoom ranges that you can just do so much. So a lot of times I have this lens on a camera body ready to go. But I'm not sure, you know, how well it's doing. I know that the range is a little bit wider here. I've got it set at 35 millimeters and it should be at f2.8. And yeah, so, oh my goodness. I'm gonna walk over here. And again, I think normally for this test, I wasn't planning on a subject moving too much, more the camera moving, but if I've got a focal range that allows me to move, I'll try to move a little bit for you, just to test that tracking. So, all right, let me stop it and tell it to go back here, and we will change to the 70-200. I don't even know if I'm in the minimum focal range. I think I'm too close. Let's test it. Let's do it. Okay, 70-200. f2.8. I might be too close for it to focus on me. I'm not sure. I'm gonna run the test anyway. Let's do it. All right. So right now I've got the lens set at 70 millimeters. I'm pretty sure I'm too close, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I can hear the lens trying to focus, so maybe I'm there. I'm really excited to get out with this camera, particularly with this lens, and shoot some still images, and I'll definitely do a review video on that experience as well. I gotta tell you guys, thank you so much for watching my weird review videos of this camera. I'm definitely enjoying the camera a lot, and I'm really enjoying learning the features of this video camera. All right, here we go. I don't know if this is gonna work. Here we go. Oh. Here it goes. Okay, yeah, I'm at 200 millimeters in the Aff Auto Tracking, which like it does the face tracking mode. And we're just testing at 200 millimeters if this is gonna work. And I'm really excited to see. I think that, I believe that at 70 millimeters it was working pretty well. I haven't seen the GoPro footage of it, so I haven't seen the tracking box. Like, I haven't looked at that yet, but I can hear the lens from here. I'm like 10 feet away, maybe, at most. I can hear the lens, you know, adjusting focus. So I know it's tracking something. And this is exciting, dude. I love this camera. Guys, I can't thank you enough for watching this video. I'm sort of sorry for my weird experiment, this like Frankenstein setup for my reviews on this camera, but it's the best I can do right now. And I'm super into the tech and setting things up and learning new things. And I can't thank you guys enough, because you guys watching and commenting, you guys push me and encourage me to keep doing these videos. So This is exciting. The camera is great. It feels really good in your hands. It's got a good weight to it. The grip is great. So far, my biggest complaint about the camera is not having dual memory card slots, because I would use it as a still camera. I would use it as a professional still camera if it did have that, and it doesn't, so I can't. I really can't. Even though memory card failure is rare, at least in my experience, I just can't depend on one slot. But the fact that it can record in two storage spaces, essentially, because you can do the XQD card and you can record externally simultaneously when you're doing video, dude, it's a great video camera. And the resolution, the frame rates, the fact that it's full frame, no crop, and 4K, there's so many reasons, I think, to pick this camera up, especially at the price tag, 2,000 bucks. I mean, it's incredible. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. More videos to come. This is super fun. Thank you so much for your support. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. If you've got something that you're interested in seeing, I will probably do it. I have like 7 people that watch my videos. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. All right, let me turn this thing off. Go back. Oh, I love this slider. I need to do a review video on that, man.